Thanks, guys. The Iowa volleyball team traveled to Washington, D.C. this weekend for the American Volleyball Classic. The Hawks faced Howard on Friday, coming out on top, downing the Bison 3-1.
Then on Saturday, Iowa took on host American University, who they swept in 3 sets in their final game of the tournament. The Hawkeyes played Princeton University, breaking out the broom and dustpan yet again for another 3-set sweep.
The Hawks will open up Big Ten play against Rutgers in volleyball this Friday in New Jersey. The Iowa field hockey team split a 2-game road trip this weekend. The Hawks took on number 2 ranked Penn State Nittany Lions on Friday, losing 3-0.
And then on Sunday, the team traveled to the city of brotherly love to take on Pennsylvania, winning that game 3-2.
In this weekend's game against North Texas, the Mean Green only had the ball for 19 minutes, and a big reason for that was the Iowa defense. Daily Iowan TV's Lucy Rodine has more.
Iowa football is now 3 games into their season, and there has been one constant in each game, starting slow. Iowa has started each game at a deficit, but in the first 2 weeks, the offense put them back on top. However, against North Texas, it was the defense. But it didn't start that way. North Texas came out and scored 2 touchdowns and went into halftime with the lead.
At halftime, it was more of an attitude change. We kind of had to look ourselves in the mirror and just decide, are we going to ride the wave? Are we going to be up and down all year? Or are we going to play Iowa football?
And once the third quarter began, the tough, physical Iowa defense that hasn't been seen since the Wyoming game made an appearance, shutting out North Texas in the second half.
I think the main difference was guys just focusing in, and we got a little bit lax in the first half, and we just got to focus on the details, do our job, and execute, and the game will come our way.
I think it's just coming with a fresh mind in the second half, forgetting about the first half, forgetting about what happened. You can't fix it now. I mean, it's already happened. It's in the past. But just moving on.
A tough team. They came out and they played well. They came out swinging in the first half, and they were fighting the whole game. And it just came down to us executing. You got to forget about the other team, and sometimes to worry about yourself.
The one thing about this team, I guess we're 3 for 3 for digging holes. We're pretty good at that right now, but these guys fight through it and they play through it. And I trace that right back to January. The attitude's been really good with this football team since January. The thing I'm happy about is I know we can improve a lot more, but I'd be a little happier if we picked up the pace on that one. Hopefully we're going to be able to do that.
Iowa will not be able to afford to dig a hole next week as the reigning Big Ten champs, the Penn State Nittany Lions, come to town. Reporting on Iowa football, this has been Lucy Rodine for Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Penn State comes in with potential Heisman winner Saquon Barkley, so it should be fun to see how the Hawkeye defense handles him.
Well, fun is one way to put it. It may be also painful, as that's going to be a national game, so for the whole country to see, the Iowa defense may not look too good.
Yeah, Wyoming, North Texas, not exactly the Penn States of football.
Well, another team that was challenged this weekend was Iowa softball. The team took the field for the first time in their fall exhibition game against Des Moines Area Community College.
We went out to Bob Pearl Field to see them in action. Here's what they had to say after the game.
I think for our first outing, we had a lot of newbies on the field. We started a little slow, and we eventually picked up the speed. In the circle, Ducey attacked early, and that's kind of been our focus so far this fall, is attack early, often, and get out of an inning.
With these games, it's just really applying what we're working on in practice and working through some kinks in the game, just sticking to the process and just getting better every time, every opportunity that we have out here.
It was awesome. We're all raring to get back out there, and we've been practicing all spring or all fall, and it was awesome to get back out there with the team and after all those practices we've had.
We've got little things we've got to continue to work on. We're only 3 weeks into practice, attacking the ball defensively, communicating a little bit more on the infield and the outfield, make sure bags are covered, and then offensively on the bases, continue to be aggressive base runners.
The Hawks defeated DMAC 6-1 in the exhibition game that went a full 9 innings.
The Hawks will take the field once again this Friday against Kirkwood Community College at Bob Pearl Field. That game will be underway at 5 p.m.
Tomorrow, we'll have an update on Iowa's injury-plagued running back squad.
And I sat down with the Hawkeye soccer coaches. We'll have those interviews tomorrow.
And be sure to tune into our special segments every weeknight. Tonight, Lucy Rodine and Natalie Acquitelli recap the college football weekend around the Big Ten. Guys, back to you.